This is one of the most famous train rides in the world, climbing over 3,000 meters into the Swiss Alps. But with tickets costing over 120 Swiss francs, is Gornergrat in Zermatt just a tourist trap? We took the journey to find out what you actually get for your money and discovered a few secrets at the top that most visitors miss. Let's find out if it's worth the price.
Well, we've made it up here to Gornergrat, and it is the highest point at which a cogwheel train goes.
The Gornergrat cogwheel train has been operating since 1898 and is Europe's highest open-air cog railway. It starts in Zermatt, but we caught the train partway up the mountain at Riffelalp after hiking the famous Five Lakes hike. The full journey is 9.4 kilometers from Zermatt and takes 33 minutes to reach the destination of 3,098 meters. That's more than 10,000 feet.
It just keeps on going. I guess we get off at the end.
It's a steep climb with awe-inspiring views. With each turn we took, the scenery became more stunning, and we had constant views of the Matterhorn all the way up. It's so cool because you get right up here and you're amongst all the glaciers and you're just surrounded by these peaks. Usually you'd have to fly or trek in or do a helicopter tour, but the cog train took us right up, and it's a pretty special ride.
Definitely.
Gornergrat is home to Europe's highest hotel, and there are many viewing platforms where you are surrounded by 29 4,000-meter plus mountain peaks. That include the Matterhorn and Switzerland's highest mountain, with the Gorner Glacier plunging into the valley below. There's a small chapel, a restaurant, and an interactive museum, so it's worth spending a little bit of time once you reach the top. Well, it's worth going into Zoom. That's a really cool interactive place where you can do some virtual reality. There's a great film that makes you feel like you're right in, like you're part of a flying through the air. And there's some history on the area as well. So definitely go inside. I keep using the term spectacular, and I don't know what else to use because it really is. Every time I turn around, it's so beautiful. Doesn't seem real.
This is worth the hike. Wow, like that's crazy. There's no railing or anything. Wow.
And there's a lot of people up here with kids.
Yeah.
Just running around. After you've finished looking around, you can take the train back down, or you can hike. We highly recommend hiking because it's one extraordinary scene after another. Since it's all downhill, it's quite easy, and you get to keep an eye out for the famous Blacknose sheep. So we came up on the cogwheel train and thought we were just going to snap a few pictures and see the Zoom and be on our way. But it's just way too incredible, so we've decided to hike down to the next train station because we got to check out all of these scenes. The great thing about hiking in the Zermatt area is that most of the hikes are downhill. The hike from Gornergrat to Rottenbaden was about 45 minutes, but we probably took at least an hour because we kept stopping to enjoy the sights. It seemed as if we were walking through a painting. The trail follows the train tracks down, and once you reach Rottenbaden, you can hike to Lake Riffelsee to see the beautiful reflections of the Matterhorn. Riffelsee is part of the famous Five Lakes hike in Zermatt, and we already hiked to the lakes the day earlier. We also went mountain biking through the Four Lakes route, so since we had seen a lot of the beautiful lakes of Zermatt, we decided to focus our efforts on finding the famous Blacknose sheep that roam the mountains. I hope we find some sheep. And one of the big draws up here is finding the famous Zermatt Blacknose sheep. While there used to be an app to track them, now your best bet in the summer is to look for them in the fenced pasture area near Riffelberg train stop. It's just one station down from Rottenboden. Well, we found the beautiful black-nosed sheep here. There's about 150 of them here, right? 150 sheep. They're lazy this afternoon. It's been a long day. It's late. But this one loves having her ears pet. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Here's a fun fact. While any official branding is now gone, right here is the legendary view of the Matterhorn that originally inspired the iconic triangular shape of the Toblerone chocolate bar. So our final verdict? Is Gornergrat worth the money? Without a doubt, yes. This might just be the most beautiful place on Earth, with the breathtaking glacier views, the mountaintop restaurants, and the charm of the black-nosed sheep. It is certainly worth the more than 120 franc price tag. Between the incredible Zoom the Matterhorn experience, the restaurants, and the unforgettable train ride itself, this is one experience in Zermatt that should absolutely not be missed.
Well, our time in Gornergrat has come to an end.
So we're just taking the train down, but we had to have one last look at this incredible view. Take a mental picture. I don't think we'll ever be back, but I will remember it forever.
Me too, but I want to come back.
Congratulations, baby.
Good job.
If you enjoyed this video to Gornergrat, make sure to give this video a like and be sure to subscribe to the Planet D Travel for new adventures from 130 countries. And if you want something completely different, check out our original channel, The Planet D, for all things Canadian and politics.